Welcome, class. Percy here again. Uh, if you're here, we're going to be looking at what we need for week three. I see some of you are still turning in your assignment for week two, so good job. Keep it up. And I look forward to grading those as we go along. Since we are in week three, I'm going to collapse the week two so we can focus on week three. Week three basically is about color theory and typography. And the week's objectives are listed here so you can see clearly. If you're on this part of the page, it means you're listening to this video. And my focus basically is going to be on the reading and research to start. Please do the reading and research. You always do your reading and research. It helps you accomplish the task. And if there's anything that you're working on a project, it helps you come back and reference whatever questions or problems that you may run into. So to begin with, we look at the book, our first notebook, which has got to do with the color theory, and it gives us how we see color and other things that is related to the word. On your right hand side here, we have some table of contents for you to see. We have color basics, we have pixels and fonts, bit depths, and so on and so forth. So navigate this content to soak that information in whilst you preparing yourself to do your web project. We come back here on the same page. Then we start looking into typography. What is type? And we look at different forms of type. So again, on the right hand side, like that, you click, you navigate all this, read through all this. What is typography? What is a font? The classification of it, and how the different standards are being used on on websites. So please do read that information and get it down, and make sure you check all your boxes as you go. I have added a supplementary sheet here, supplementary resources that comes from the W3 schools. That has been like a library to most front-end developers and people doing websites and stuff like that. So it shows you how CSS style is being used. CSS style basically is like helps you, uh, uh, it's a tool that is helps you in helping you accomplish your user-friendly tasks and the way that you design the website and the way you intend it to be. It helps you compute how the color schemes that you want to use, the layout of the page layout itself, and it also deals with different forms of elements on the web page that you can see. So on the left pane here, it gives you different options as different areas and how certain things are done. You click on this, it tells you how margins are done. On the top of a box, you have different margins, how margins and things can be set. So this become like your library or go-to resource if you are not sure of the way things are done. And even if you try here, you click here, it tells you, it kind of shows you exactly how those things do compute. So take your time and just play with it and see what comes up. So, things that can help you explore are some of the web safe fonts, definitely for beginners, and Google fonts for intermediate, as I've listed here. So please take your time and dig through it and see how helpful this can be for you. Let's see here. On the activities, you here, just come on here, see here. You need to vote for the worst website that from the last week, um, and it's just a lot of fun that I want to see how everybody think about what was being researched and stuff like that. So vote for, please do well to vote for, and it also comes up with some marks. And then we looking at here the forum question, like evoking emotions, things that needs to do. So these are some of the activities that is required of you. The instructions are pretty straightforward here, and just go through every material that is on here, and try your best to get a task accomplished, so to speak. And here, the assignment 3 is basically a continuation of your bistro, and bistro with the CSS resources that I put there. The bistro last week's was basically HTML. Now what we're going to do is to extend your web page by employing CSS with your HTML bistro that you did last week. So this is just basically the overview. Just go through it, read it, and these are tutorial instructions as to how to do certain things in CSS. And if you can recall some of this, you have the W3 schools also to use as a comparison to what you're doing in your page. So like this one that we're seeing the header part. This is the header, and the beginning and closing tags of the header. It tells you exactly how things are done, and then you look at the body of your bistro, how things are laid out. So you just play with it and see, test different things and see how CSS computes it on the rendered page. So follow the steps and follow the directions. I'm pretty sure you can get this one done, and see how the styles are being applied to each one. So go through it. It's a fun project. Give yourself a little time, read the resources that has been provided and go through and see how you do with this project. And again, once you finish, just submit it and we take it up from there. Reach out if you have any questions, everything. If you want to see me, if you need to do you need a visitor, you know what to do. The instructions are pretty clear on the site. Reach out to me if you have any questions and I'll be happy to help. Good luck for this week, and I hope you guys do a wonderful job. Bye for now.